Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to episode 41, where we're exploring Zepeto for the third time. Let's get you up here, Cece, as co-host. How's it going? See some hearts, so hopefully good. Fortunately for those who will be listening and joining us, Shelly Van is not here today. So it will be just Cece and myself and some of our guests who will be joining us to explore Zepeto. So give us a moment as we set up. Oh, there you are. Hello.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah. It always takes a while for me to switch over from listener to speaker. So sorry for the delay.
No worries. I figured that was the case. So I was just, filling the airtime with words until you could.
With the beautiful words. I love it. I'm just going to double check band room, make sure everything sounds good. So far, so good. But just going to triple check that.
Yeah. I see the kick is up. Check the Twitch. I jumped into the True Band Room at the new location. So hopefully y'all are jumping in there too.
Yeah. It always takes a while for me to switch over from listener to
Oh, hello, Polygon of Mind.
Sorry for the delay.
Welcome. We're just getting set up. Let's get our tweets on as well. Get some more friends in here. Get some of our other guests joining. I'll invite Polygon of Mind up to speak if they would like to, since I know that they're also exploring Zepeto. Probably have a lot of great insights from their experience. We got our other speaker here, One Existence. Happy to have him back. Everyone, don't forget to share the room out. Let's get some other people in here as we're just getting started. We're just getting set up. Let's get our tweets on as well. Get some more friends in here. Get some of our other guests joining. Somebody just popped up. Was that One Existence or Polygon of Mind?
Twas I.
Hello, welcome. How are you today?
Hello. How are you today?
Here, One Existence. I'm good. I'm excited to explore Zepeto worlds. I mean, I feel like we briefly kind of touched on it at the end of our last part 2 that we did. But yeah, I'm excited to jump into some of these spaces and really see what there is.
Yeah, I'm in there somewhere at the... Oh, no. I keep getting error messages trying to log in there on the
Was that One Existence or Polygon
computer for some reason. Twas I.
Hello, welcome. On the desktop app, or are you in
Yeah.
the...
Yeah, one either way I'll get on the phone or something, but for some reason the desktop is giving me issues.
Interesting. Yeah, I was playing around with the client last night a little bit more than I have, and it seemed to be working fine for me, but I was navigating, from the browser. I was in the browser, and then I went to hit play from there, and then it kicked me over to the client, so that was just kind of the fastest way I found to navigate. On the desktop app, or are you Also, hello, Lovely. Hello, Make. Hello, Fred. Hello, CJ Meta Events. Glad to have you all here. It was lovely to see you all each week. How is the sound in True Band Room, CC?
It sounds beautiful. I think we are ready to rock and roll.
Amazing. Well, just a reminder for everybody, we do jump into True Band Room, which is in a new location. 177, I believe, is the coordinates, now in Spyland. And so we jump in there. You will get your show app, which is your proof of attendance token. All you have to do is show up to True Band Room, hang out for a few minutes. You'll see a little poster on the wall that says enjoy the show, and then once you've been added to the guest list, it'll change that message so you know that you will get that show app airdrop to you you can check it in your OpenSea, wherever you can view your NFTs in your wallet. So definitely jump in there if you haven't already. Also, we are streaming on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube, so jump in there if you're not able to follow along in World. But otherwise, I think if everything else is all set up, CC, should we just go ahead and kick it off?
I say we kick it off. Yes.
Amazing. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Metaverse 3, where Shelly, CC, and myself explore the Metaverse every Thursday. Each week, we'll invite various creators, builders, and citizens of different Metaverse platforms to show us their worlds and the amazing communities that create together. Unfortunately, we're missing Shelly today, so we miss you. We'll have you back very soon. She's just out in the world, doing human things. But today we're excited because we're jumping back into Zepeto, this time exploring worlds with some of our friends. So for those who don't know, I'm CK or CK Bubbles, and aside from exploring the metaverse with you all, I love to make avant-garde nail art for your fingertips IRL and in XR. CC, you want to give a little intro to yourself?
Yes.
Amazing.
Hey guys, my name is Cece. I'm a Metaverse events planner, digital artist, world curator, and a One Metaverse advocate. My homeworld is spatial, but I have found my tribe across multiple worlds in this crazy, beautiful, artistic metaverse of ours. Excited to introduce our guest today. One Existence truly embodies the One Metaverse mindset and has really helped me explore this beautiful world that we call home. So I want to hand the mic to One Existence. How are you doing today?
Thank you. I am well. Just got into check out the new True Band room. I love the outdoor part they added. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Hey guys,
Um,
my name is
yeah, as
Cece.
you said, I love to explore the metaverse. Have been to
Hey guys,
so
my
many
name is
different ones.
Cece. I'm a Metaverse
I
events planner,
I
digital
would say I
artist, world
can't even
curator,
count,
and a
but
One
I
Metaverse
do keep track
advocate.
of them all on a spreadsheet.
But I have
So
found my
if
tribe across
anybody's ever
existence.
interested
It
in
truly embodies the One
where I've
Metaverse
been
mindset.
across this vast
Excited to introduce
expanse,
our guest
I'd be
today.
more than happy to share
One
that.
Existence. We're truly
Also
embodies the
love
One
supporting great
Metaverse
creators
mindset.
and have
And
been
has
trying
really
to
helped me explore
learn
this
to
beautiful
build
world.
more myself. So thank you for having me up here
To
today
our
with you
guest
guys.
creators.
Sorry I missed the first couple parts of Zepeto World. I've had fun using that, so look forward to running around with you guys today.
Thank you. I know that we will have Oddjob in here shortly. I think he's having issues getting into the Twitter space, but he always does quick tips at the end of each episode. So he'll be jumping up in here, and hopefully when he does, we can have him do a little intro. And then I know we invited the Polygonal Mind friends to come up and chat about their experience. So if they would like to jump up and speak, please do. No pressure, though. Of course, it's always super casual and what everybody is comfortable with. So without further ado, again, reminder, we are streaming on all the platforms, Kick, Twitch, YouTube. Please share out the room. Let everybody know that we are doing this space. But we'll go ahead and kick it off if you're all ready, CC. Thank you. I know
Oof, yes,
that
ready. I was just
we
going to
will
pin the
have Oddjob in here
the
shortly.
comment tweet
He's
that I
having
did
issues
to
getting into the
share
Twitter
our
space, but he always
socials.
does quick tips at the end of
So let me
each
just real
episode.
quick
So
pin that to the top
yeah, go ahead and
there.
do that. Scott
Oop,
popped in, so hopefully we
awesome.
can get him up for speaker real quick so he can do a quick little intro on himself. Hello, Scott.
Hi, CK. Hi, CC. And hi, Shelly. Hi, everybody. My name is Scott Moore, also known as Odd Job. I'm a creator of wearables and emotes, mainly in Decentraland, but I inhabit Upstreet and Spatial and Monaverse and lots of different places with you guys in the Metaverse 3. I'm happy to be here today.
Oof,
Hi.
yes, ready. I was just going to pin
Always happy to have you here,
the
Scott.
comment tweet that I did
Okay,
to
CC,
share
I
our
know you were
socials.
getting that tweet up and it looks
So let
like
me
it's
just real quick
there.
pin that
So if
to
you
the
are
top
all
there.
ready, you want to go ahead and head on over to the Zepeto homepage.
Yes, so let me just grab
Hi,
that real
CK.
quick and I will do
Hi,
a
CC.
little
And hi,
smooth
Shelly. Hi, everybody.
transition because
My name
I'm
is
learning
Scott
how to
Moore,
use
also known
OBS.
as
Okay,
Odd Job.
we just rocked
I'm a
to the
creator
Zepeto
of
like URL
wearables and
homepage here.
emotes, mainly in Decentraland,
Yeah,
but
so
I
just for those who are following along the
inhabit
experience today, Zepeto, we've always been in the
and
mobile app and
Spatial
playing
and
around that
Monaverse
way, and
and
so you can
lots of
jump
different
into the
places
worlds
with
that
you
we will
guys
be
in the
in
Metaverse
from the mobile app, but we wanted to explore more of the desktop client, and just see kind of like what that experience is like versus the mobile. So the way I kind of started the journey last night, when I was diving deeper into this, was I did go to, web.zepeto.me/en, because I'm in the US, so I'm assuming that it defaults to whichever location you're in. And that's kind of like the homepage. And so from there, you'll see basically kind of like every other metaverse platform, kind of worlds or places, spaces, whatever they call them, homepage looks like. And it's, they've got the nice little slideshow at the top, and then there's different categories as you can kind of scroll through. So, Cece, you want to like scroll through and just show off kind of what that looks like?
Happy to, happy to. I really like the way they organized it. They start with their popular worlds, which I think is cool, new worlds, and then they have creator worlds, which of course tickled my curious bone there. And then here at the bottom, they have it where you can download and install the client. Really simple, really easy. And then of course, if you're on mobile, they have the little Google Play App Store, and you can download via QR code too. So I thought that was pretty cool. Pretty simple, but I like simple. I'm a simple creature.
Yeah, so for me, you'll see on the stream that CC's logged in. So if you've gone to the homepage and you haven't logged in yet, I highly recommend that, because as you go through these next steps, it will probably require you to do that. I believe I just use email to log in, because up until recently, Zepeto wasn't like crypto on chain. It was just purely like a centralized sort of metaverse style app. So when you log in, you can navigate all these different places. I do recommend you go ahead and go to the bottom and you download that client, because when you hit play from your browser on one of these spaces, it will require you to download the client and then open it in client. So go ahead and download that client if you haven't already done it right now, unless you want to follow along on mobile. And it should take a few moments. It was really quick. I just had to like allow access to my documents, I believe it was, so that it could save stuff there. And then, yeah, since I was already logged into the browser, it automatically logged me into the desktop client. And then you can just kind of jump into a space from there.
I noticed something really cool. I logged out and logged back in again, and it says, let's play with friends right there at the top. And I see one existence.
Love that.
How cool is that?
I didn't realize that before, because I don't really use the browser or the desktop client much. I'm mostly on mobile, but it's cool to see that they have those integrations involved with this side of it as well.
Absolutely love it. Let's see. You want to jump into a world, and I see a list here, and I'm really excited to see Temple. Shall we rock
Yes,
it?
let's do it. So, when I was playing around last night, I first jumped into the space just because I liked the way it looked. It kind of reminded me of space a bit, um, and I just wasn't sure, what to expect. So, if you click play, like I said, it should auto default you into the desktop client. So let me check your stream and see if it does that.
Yeah, I have to switch over real quick. So when it, there we go. It should. There we go. Okay, I'm going to transition over. It's loading. All right, so I transitioned over to the client, and it is loading.
It looks like we may have lost one existence as a speaker, so I just invited him back up.
Awesome.
Because I was going to ask some questions for whenever he comes back up.
This was kind of cool. I was playing around with the client this morning because I learned about it this morning. And it doesn't pop up on it, like when you enter the world, the client pops up on your screen, and then when you leave the world, the client closes itself out. So you can't really navigate within the client. It's just basically a portal in and out of the world, is my experience so far.
Yeah, that's kind of the experience I had as well as I was playing with this. It reminds me a bit of how we were doing Sandbox, you know, that one episode where it was like we were very much going from browser to client.
This was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I was playing around with the client this morning because I learned about it this morning. And
Adorable.
just it doesn't we're gonna have to do some new pop up it like little dances. When you enter the world,
Oh,
those platforms are killing me. I love them. And then, okay. This is beautiful.
yeah, so I want to give just a quick little breakdown as you're jumping in.
It's just basically
If it's your first time ever using the desktop client, it should, like, as you log in, as you load the client, it should show you all of the controls so you know what, like, each thing does and how to navigate around the world. If you don't have that because you've already jumped in, at the top right, there's like a little, kind of like a door that's open in a rectangle. I don't know. It looks like a door to me. I don't know if it is. But if you click that, you'll see at the very bottom there's control keys help. And then if you click that, it'll bring up the page and it shows you all the keys and you can move around with WASD like, you know, we've done in many worlds, space bars, jump. What I find interesting though is, so we've got, you know, left click as interact on your mouse, which is standard, but then to move your camera, it's a right click and drag. And that to me is like a new view mechanics that I'm not used to. So I keep having to remember, like, when I want to look around, oh, yeah, I have to click and drag. You can zoom in.
And I think I'm having a little display situation, so I'm going to be quiet for a hot second. I'm having difficulty pulling it up
No worries.
in OBS, so sorry
That's
about
all
that.
good. Take your time. While we're doing that, I mean, One Existence, I'll ask you, like, what was your first experience with jumping in a world? Like, what was it?
Well, yeah, the how to get around screen really grabs your attention. That's for sure when you get in, which I'm on my way back in there now. I kind of like the way the camera works that you were
And I
mentioning
think
that
I'm
is new
having a
to you.
little display
I can't
situation,
think
so
of
I'm going to be quiet
specifically
for a
where,
hot
but I
second. I'm having
know
difficulty pulling it up
I've I, I've come across it
in OBS, so sorry
in
about that.
some world somewhere or another. But it's really cool to see this in a bigger version than on the phone. Um, and being able to use the mouse and keyboard. I don't I don't do well at the games to begin with, but to have it, on your laptop and stuff is makes it so much nicer. Um, I love the graphics that they have, especially they have probably the best wearable selections. And every time I on Zepeto and I do go shopping, you're always somebody I think of, CK, because of the specific nail selections that they have out there
Oh,
too.
I love it. It's like one of the few platforms that I've seen that has like a real, I mean, Roblox actually has a pretty decent collection of nail art too, which I was quite surprised to find out the other day. But yeah, Zepeto by far, well, aside from the nails I've created in Decentraland maybe, and for my Vibe Hero, I think Zepeto definitely has the best selection for Marketplace of nails. I mean, they've got all different lengths and shapes and designs, and I even love that what I noticed recently that they changed was that they, when you are in your avatar like try on area, when you go to the nails now, there's like a nail pose where like the character holds the hands up to the face, like with the hands at front so you can really see them. As opposed before, it would just be your hands at your side. And so I was like, okay, you know, I'm here for that. I love that they're really thinking about and considering nail art. So good call out on that.
Okay, I have successfully troubleshooted the visual situation, so we are rocked and ready to go.
Amazing. So yeah, if you want to go back to that control screen real fast, just so people can see the visual of that. Again, you go top right to the little door, and then yeah. And so I'd gone through like kind of the left panel, zoom out, zoom in is scroll on your mouse wheel if you have one, or like mine's a magic mouse. I just kind of scroll up and down on the mouse. Menu is escape. G is gestures. So like gestures are kind of like emojis, like animated emojis in a way that you can do. And I'm assuming it's like how you give your emotion to people in the space, other than through text. There, you can go to the shop. I don't know how functional that is right now because as far as I understand, they say you can't use credits on the desktop client, but I don't know if that is old language on the internet and hasn't been updated yet. But that's as far as I know. There's something called Quick Slot, which I imagine you can program to be different things, but I haven't explored what that is. You can press P for camera, so that you can do some fun photography. You can hide UI, and then the rest of it is kind of like chat related. So, enter to go into the chat, close window by the slash, M for microphone. You can see who the participants are by hitting tab, and then you can invite your friends. So, yeah. I see Odd Job typing in there saying this world is so pretty. I agree. So yeah, let's just kind of like move into the space. What I found really interesting about this one that I think I wanted us to jump into first was that like you're walking and swimming, which is like not, I haven't really seen that commonly in other spaces, and I don't know if that was like on purpose for whoever built this space, but I just thought that was like pretty cool to have that like double animation action going on. And then the rest of the space, I don't really know what you're supposed to do here, but I remember coming over here and then interacting with this statue, and it starts a countdown. So I know like there sometimes are quests and games you can play in certain spaces. I haven't figured out the game in this space. So if anybody figures out, do let me know. This one that I think I wanted us to jump into first was that. Oh, that's cool. You have a little camera icon above your head, Cece, so I can tell that you're taking photos.
Yeah, so don't do anything too sassy or spicy. Yeah, I thought I would check it out. I haven't tried a video yet, but when I hit the hotkey for camera, it goes into camera mode and it stays in camera mode until you're done, which I thought was really cool. I do have to hit a little circle button to actually take the picture, but I could save it to my local, I could share it to socials, I could post it to my Zepeto feed, which I thought, what? That's pretty cool. So there's tons of functionality. And then I haven't oh, look at that. Top left, you could do selfie. And then the middle button is, oh, you can hide the UI, so the names if you wanted to. And then, oh, check that out. So now I removed background and I could take a picture of us. Oh my gosh. It even does a selfie stick, you guys.
Can
Oh, I am
can I
dying.
jump in real quick? Sorry.
Yes,
I don't
assistant.
I don't have a hand. I don't know what Twitter did. I don't have a hand raiser thing anymore.
Oh.
But I wanted to shout out somebody that you guys may want to. I don't know if they'd be interested in, but TMWSTW is a metaverse location. It is the man who sold the world, and I believe it's a one-man project, but perhaps you can have him. He would, or they would be willing to be a guest on your show one day as well. Sorry.
Oh, cool. Thanks, existence. Yeah.
And then if you guys can send me
We'll
an
chat in the
invite,
back channels. Yeah, we'll chat in the back channels.
okay. And if you
Yeah.
can send me an invite in Zepeto so I can hook up with you guys, I can't. I can.
Can you find your friend? I think you and I are friends, and
Yeah.
you could just come to me.
It doesn't let me do that.
Well, so in addition,
I
what
can.
you can do is if I believe you hit the little, you hit I for invite friends, and then on the little friends invite, you can either invite the individuals or you can copy and paste an invitation link.
Yeah, I can invite you guys, but I don't see a way to just join where you're at. That's why I was asking if you guys want to invite me. Otherwise, I am at some game right now. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Yes, I just invited you now.
I'm on my way.
Find your friend?
Yeah, it's probably because we need to share the link, CC, that you and I jumped into. Normally we have Shelly who helps us post links, so we're probably a little
I posted the link in the chat below, but I might have neglected to post it above. So let me go ahead and post it above here. Let's go to homepage.
Yeah, I can invite you guys.
Oh dear. I may not have done that. I will post it.
That's all good. No worries. Like I said, we're used to having our third here, so we have one less limb to help us. But yeah, so
The smart limb.
we'll get you in here, one of the descendants, and anyone else who wants to jump in as well. Because I do believe that they instance the invites from what it seems like. I'm not 100% sure on that, but yeah, it does seem like when I jump into a space and then invite people, like it's my instance of it. Because when I invited you one existence, it let me choose whether you were just an observer or a participant, which I thought was interesting because it's not even my space. So I guess I can like choose to just have people like come and watch me in a space.
Well, it was interesting where I was.
Like I said, we're used to having our third here, so.
And I just crashed. I just arrived to where you guys were, and it just crashed. But where the place I was at, there was one other person in the room at the time, and they were listed as host, but they left, and then it made me the host of the world. It was kind of strange.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess like every time you enter, maybe it does make somebody like the host of the space in an instance or something like that.
All right, one existence. I posted to the Jumbotron above us the link to Temple if you want to try to hop in with us. Wait, is that a not Jim Cedric? Come here. Somebody has a pet.
Oh,
It is. Yeah, I saw him arrive as I got kicked out. And they were listed as host,
Oh my
but they
gosh.
left, and then it made me
I
the
love
host
that
of the
Sinks
world.
is wearing some nail art. Love that.
I dig it. I dig it. Oh, I love the pug. I'm losing my mind. We need a picture. And the Naruto run. The Naruto run kills me every time. We need a picture.
Yep, I think some other people are jumping up here. I'm so glad everyone's made it in here. Who's down there? Odd Job, come join us.
Above us, the link to Temple if you want to try to hop in with us.
We need our ABC's group photographer.
I will say this:
Wait,
it's
is that a not Jim
somewhat
Cedric?
familiar and similar, trying to get into Zepeto as it is with Decentraland as far as loading times and such, as far as my experience.
Odd, are you on mobile or are you on desktop client? Oh, Odd is a listener.
The Naruto run kills me every
I didn't
time.
realize that.
We need a picture.
What about Cynics?
Thanks.
I know he's I know he's in. He's been in Zepeto for a little while.
Yeah, I'll invite him up if he wants to come chat. I feel like we always are bugging him to come up. Okay.
Sinks is being cheeky and ruining my pictures. Oh, that's cute, Jim. Do that again.
God, I invited you up and then it said you requested, but it wouldn't let me accept your request, so I invited you again.
Oh, no.
So Cece, maybe you can try and help with some actions.
All right, navigate your avatar to stand next to me on the other side, not on Jim's side, but on Sync's side. And I'll try to get. Come here, come here, Scott. My DCL dad.
Yeah, I'll invite him up.
He's too young to be my dad, but still I like saying it.
I feel like we always are bugging him to.
Here we go.
Oh, hello, Sinks. Welcome.
Hello, hello. How are you?
Good. Is this your first time in Zepeto World?
Oh, that's cute, Jim.
No, but it's my first week.
Mm. So very fresh. Yeah. I mean,
Yep.
I've been in Worlds on mobile, but I haven't been on the desktop client. So this is definitely like very new for me.
All right, navigate.
Oh, I'm on mobile too. Yeah.
Oh,
I
you're
didn't
on
know there
mobile.
was a
Yeah, yeah.
desktop. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's mobile. it's like, there's a little joystick in the corner and that's how you move around. I don't know how you jump in mobile right now off the top of my head. I'd have to go look, but maybe
Oh,
that's what
there's a button with an arrow pointing on the bottom right. Yeah.
okay, Scott, maybe that'll help you if you're on mobile as well.
Yep.
I've been in worlds on mobile, but I haven't
This is so
played
fun. I love this app obviously was built for content creation. It's blowing my mind
Oh,
how
I'm a mobile
just
too.
first of all how intuitive and user friendly it is, even on the PC, which is not its native, hardware. And I I uh, I have no words. I'm just in awe. I'm just gonna fangirl for
Oh,
like 20
there's a
minutes. So
button
I'm gonna be
with
quiet.
an arrow pointing
That's
on
funny.
the
Yeah.
bottom right.
I mean,
Yeah.
I remember like one of the first episodes we did on Zepeto, we were like, oh, or I joked like it's like the TikTok of metaverses because it's really about like dressing your avatar, doing dances with your friends, posting to a feed, posting to social. It looks like they have a TikTok integration now where it goes straight to TikTok. And I even saw one existence. You posted straight from the app to Twitter. And that was cool because when you go to open the photo, it takes you straight into Zepeto to view the photo, like through your feed. So it's kind of like creating its own version of TikTok with your avatars, and I love that they're kind of embracing that.
For like 20 minutes. So I'm gonna be quiet.
That's funny. Yeah.
Yes, and I just see a lot of applications, especially if you want with the customization of the avatars. It's basic. You literally can do anything. You can take it anywhere. And I know it's not considered decentralized because it's a big company and they own everything. But being able to take your avatar anywhere you want. For instance, I did a little promotional, Metaverse 3 party train, and I put the background of the true band room on there, and there they are, the little Zepeto, avatars doing a party train in front of Decentraland. It's just, yeah, there's a lot of capabilities with these particular avatars, and I love it.
I
When
go ahead.
oh,
One
sorry.
existence.
When I first started using Zepeto, I loved it because it it gave me some creative outlets. Um, for those of you that may recall a little uh, event that used to take place, rock scissors paper tournaments in the metaverse. Zepeto was great for making some advertisements for the events for those, especially since Sherry Berry and Sir Degen uh, were on there. I could like I did with you and High CC, throw you in a little video and mention something that's coming up. That was my favorite thing about Zepeto.
Yeah, I think like Sinks brings up a really good point in World in the chat that like when VRMs, because it would be cool to be able to use some of the tools that this platform allows with some of your other avatars or wearables from other places, to really allow for that interoperability because I love my Zepeto avatar and I wish I could take it elsewhere. Like it's by far the closest thing to what I want my avatar to be fashion wise because there's so many options, so many detailed things. Like the bow hair here, I really want to make that. Like I've even asked Doki if I could commission her to make me a custom bow hair because I just love it so much. Um,
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like you're saying, the avatar creation gets so specific. I mean, your cheekbones, your eyebrows. I don't know all the different places on your face, but there's like five, at least five different functions you can move around to shape your avatar. It's incredible.
Oh.
Yeah, I really like that. I don't know how you can create some of the animations and emotes, but I like that there's so many that are already there for you that you can use, and they're really detailed. You can tell that they like come from the app side of things, and allowing you to use it in these worlds. I mean, like I've been scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and like it doesn't end. I'm like, how many poses can I do? Unless it just keeps scrolling through the same things, and I just haven't noticed.
AJ, your avatar is incredible. That jawline, it looks just like you.
Oh my god!
That's so cool.
God, it's so good. I never really wasn't
It is
expecting
so
this.
good. I'm in love. Yes, let's push for VRMs, and so we could. I mean, the level of customization is insane. I would love to see this avatar doing its thing in DCL, with some killer dance moves. I love it. Uh, do we want to check out Blackpink next, or do we want to try to play this world?
Well, there was the hill one that I was considering. If you want,
Oh
if you want to
yeah.
jump in there first, I actually really liked this world and thought Scott would really like this world, so that's why I picked this one. But yes, I would love
All
to jump
right.
in there.
I'm in love. Yes. Okay, we'll jump in the hill. Are you gonna post it to the Jumbotron for me?
I can, yes.
Thank you. And I will before.
Yeah, sure. By the time I finally get to the temple, you guys move on to the next spot. I feel
I
Oh,
know.
sorry.
What
this is like ABC
existence.
adventures for me sometimes.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It would not. It obviously would not be an episode that I am on if I did not continuously have
The best
strange,
time.
weird. Well, that and strange, weird things happen to me along the way, like Somium space and me laying on the ground or whatever I was doing to begin with.
That was hilarious. I love that. That was a great episode. The follies of one existence.
That one was pretty hilarious.
I know. I have to get my PC VR situation on lockdown, because not only do I need to do Somnium Space, but we got to do PC VR for VR chat. Like, apparently that's the way to experience. So I need to get my tech up and running, like optimized.
Well, you guys got a lot of places to explore yet. I can tell you that.
I know the ominous tone in your voice is like, I'm gonna be
So
60 by the
many
time we're done.
pieces. I know. Every time one existence like, hey, I just added 3 more to my spreadsheet. I'm like, no, how can there be more? So I'm excited. That's just more for us to explore.
Okay, I'm in, and I'm still on sort of like that welcome screen because I really like it, and I think we should acknowledge that when you hop into a new world, you kind of get a mini onboarding.
I am jumping in right now, so give me just a moment. I was getting that link up for
Perfect. Thank you so much for that. And I'm just having another cup of coffee because we need Cece on jet fuel.
teamwork, makes the dream work, right?
I know. I'm missing Shelly though,
I know.
hardcore. I know so much behind the scenes stuff. Like Shelly keeps things running. She keeps my 2 brain cells active, which is very
Which
nice.
just goes to show that, Metaverse 3 isn't the Metaverse 3 without Shelly as well.
I know. Oh, sad face. So,
I wish I was able to invite you guys over for a cup of coffee. I did have Zepeto land or house. Unfortunately, I don't anymore. But I know the Dollhouse or Tank Poco has a spot or two. I'm not 100% sure if it's open yet either, but I would love to have done that. Been able to do that.
I know I really want to dive into this creator studio because I'm all about, creator economy and, what are platforms allowing creators to do? How are they supporting, them to thrive and grow and really explore the possibilities? So, we might have to do as a pedo creator studio episode,
I know
CK.
because one thing I didn't mention at the beginning that I like kind of had in the guide was that, aside from going to like the world's homepage, they actually have like two other sort of avenues to consider for like what you want to do that is more building focus. And there's the studio, which is the world creator, and that's at studio.zepeto.me/product/world. And then there's the studio that you like will create wearables and like items to sell within the space. I don't know how all the process of like selling looks, so I think it'd be really great to do an episode on like building a world and maybe like creating wearables and things like that as well.
Could I get another invite? I didn't want to click on the link because I was just about here finally.
Yeah, let me just pull it right up. Okay, invited. And if anybody else needs an invite too, if it's easier that way than just going through the link, let me know for sure. But
So I'm in an instance with two other avatars that are not you all, and I think there's a therapy session going on.
interesting.
These two avatars are talking, and I don't want to interrupt them.
Try. Let me see. Let me invite you and try to join that way.
Oh, I saw your invitation. That was really cool. So it just a heads up display popped up and it said CK blah 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 blah, and now I'm in your instance. Nice, that's slick.
Well, I go and
Existence, those wings.
invited not Jim Cedric, and it was like Jim Cedric's too busy right now. I was like, okay, Jim's too busy for us. I get it.
Just got rejected. How does that feel? Doesn't happen very
I
often.
don't know if it was just like he was in transit and maybe that's why it was like you can't send an invite because like it wasn't communicating, but
Yeah. That's cute though. Okay, good. So I'm in world. This is super cool.
yeah, so it looks like when you first jump in, like you said, there was the sort of text prompt that says like, wellness routine. 1, do yoga. 2, find the jewels to clean the Buddha temple. And 3, complete the quest and receive an item. So it seems like most of these spaces have some sort of challenge or, thing you can kind of interact with. So
I absolutely enjoyed, I think it was Blackpink, the one that we're going to go to in a little bit. I popped in there this morning and I had a lot of fun, and I had to stop myself because I had to get the kids ready for school. But I was thinking to myself, this is a really good sort of marketing entertainment tool that musicians can use. So I'm really excited to, I don't want to ruin it, but ooh, there's a jewel. Oh, it's in my hand now, you guys. Oh, this is cool. I'm gonna take a picture.
oh, I have to find the right jewel within the flowers on the statue.
Yeah.
Because I was like, well, I'm clicking, I don't know what it's doing, and then I found like the wrong jewel, and it was like, oh, okay.
I don't know if I found the right jewel, but I'm gonna try it out. Can you see the jewel in my hand, or is it?
I see it. Let me see on my screen because I see it on the screen, but let's see. You're not by us. Hold on. You're running.
I'm running
I
to
see it in your
the.
hand. Yeah.
Oh, cool. So you can see it. Okay.
And you got that from here.
So, yeah, I got it from. Okay, hold on. This one. Jewel. Clean the Buddha statue. Okay. Oh, so there's different layers of aura. So I clicked on the red aura because I had the red jewel in my hand and it cleaned it. So now I need to go find the other colors.
Okay. And you found that jewel just like around?
It was laying in the grass and you could kind of see it. Oh, and I think it's a team game.
I was gonna say.
Because I just saw.
Oh, I'm grabbing the green one.
Okay, I'm gonna look for yellow. I think yellow is still on the, or blue. Yellow or blue? Oh my goodness, I'm so into this. Oh, what's this? Oh, oh, cute. Oh, it gives you little selfie moments.
Okay, I'm on my way with the green one.
Okay.
Wait, one existence. Is yours green? No, I think his is blue.
I have a bouquet of flowers in my hand, and I just found a blue gemstone.
Ooh, blue gemstone. Not Jim Cedric, clean the aura. Ooh, I found one. Oh no, one existence found
Here we
it.
go. Clean the Buddha statue. Woo!
Okay. Yeah, you found this like beautiful green blue one.
What now? Okay, let's look at the rules and see what it says.
I also came across a spot where you sit down and you have a magnifying glass.
Yeah, so it says after you clean the Buddha statue, then to complete the quest. So I guess there's a few quests around.
I have a bouquet of flowers in my hand.
Uh-oh.
And I
Looks
just
like we
found
have a bunch of friends joining us.
Uh-oh. I'm stuck. I don't know how to get out of the pool. Oh, there it is. There's the stairs. Okay, crisis averted, guys.
Now I have something pink in my hand. I don't know what it is.
You have a lotus flower.
It's so it's weird. So since it's like we're doing the quest together, because evidently,
Yeah. We all have the lotus flower now. I'm not sure where we're gonna take the lotus flower.
I don't know. I walked through the grass and then there was an interact thing, so I'm magnifying, yeah, something in the grass.
I have a pink statue.
Oh.
Is what it looks like to me.
Oh, that's pretty.
Or maybe it's a peak. Maybe it's an Easter peak. I don't know.
We are having so much fun, and we don't know what's happening.
Now I have something.
Yeah, I know, right? Even though there's like 3 simple rules. And then it looks like there's a portal in this rock. I'm just gonna go.
I wanted to do it. Go, I'll follow you.
To enter the cave. That's what that's for.
Oh, I entered the cave.
Grab a lotus. No, I walked through the grass and then there was
I have a lotus.
so I'm magnifying, yeah.
I have a pink statue.
I entered the cave, but I don't know what it's supposed to do. Oh, wait, there's a... Do you want to enter the cave of light? Oh, you have to interact with it, existence. A little button should pop up. Ooh, butter. Oh my God. Cave butterflies. Cave butterflies, guys. I want a cave butterfly.
Looking like a...
Oh, I entered the cave. Oh, that's cute. Okay.
I think I achieved enlightenment.
I did. I want a picture of my enlightenment. So cute.
How did you guys do that?
There's an interact button that if you get close
I know, it was there, but then one existence clicked it. Now it's...
Oh, one existence. Existential, no. So I did notice that if you take a picture, you have to save it to your local, otherwise it won't save.
Yeah, I think that's why.
Or you have to make it.
I think that's why it needs access to your documents when you download the client so that it can save the photos there.
Yeah. But it doesn't save automatically. You have to like take an action. Okay. That's good. I want a picture.
Maybe only 2 people could be holy at once.
Ooh, Jim Cedric, move. I'm trying to take a picture. There's an interact button that if you get... I know, it was there. There we go.
Scott, are you there? I'd love to know your thoughts on this space.
Oh my gosh, this is so cute. So I did notice that if you take a picture, you have to save it to your phone, otherwise it... Yeah, I think that's why. Okay, here, CK, if you want to have a moment of enlightenment.
Oh yeah, I think it is only 2 people at once can...
That makes sense. It doesn't save automatically.
That's...
Oh, that is so cute. I'm gonna take a picture. I have to take a picture. One existence, your wingspan is nuts.
Yeah, I know. Those are wild.
I absolutely love. Okay, so you got the nail collection. I can't believe DJ Trax hasn't been through here because the wing selection is
We need to
abs-
onboard tracks. I think this would be such a cool spot for some tracks action.
especially for the wings.
For the wings. Isn't it nice being known for, oh, CK, nails, tracks, wings. I love it.
Okay, how do I exit?
There's no wing there. I think you just move. Hold on. Don't. Oh, I was gonna try to get a picture of both of us, but you
I'm back up.
jumped
How do
down. Right there. Oh, there we go. I got it. Okay, let me try to get one
Okay,
without
so you
background.
got the nail collection.
So it doesn't
I can't
release
believe
you
DJ
for.
Trax hasn't
It's a
been
little
through
bit
here.
tricky. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm just gonna take that picture and run with it. It's not the best, but you know what? We did how we did. Okay. I really like this environment world. Thank you for sharing it. I like
Yeah,
it.
I was trying to get. I think Scott was having some trouble getting in, so we're gonna give him just a few moments before we maybe move on to the next, so he can have a chance to run around.
Yeah, for sure. So I think we went from the temple world, and then they had, I don't think this is part of the temple environment. I think this is like a separate world that you kind of portaled into. So it's not connected. I wonder if there's a way to get back to temple world from here, just as a curiosity.
Yeah, I am not really sure on like navigating. I know you can
Oh, here it is.
move to a random room in like the leave, right?
Yeah, okay. So you go back towards where you portaled in, and there's a little play button or forward button. And oh, I can't. And oh, once you, and I'm back in the temple. Okay, that's cool. But you need a lotus to get back in. I like it. I didn't notice this before, but there's like a subtle, like the portal in the rock that we all went through. There's flower petals being sucked into the portal, and as you're standing just quietly, you see it sort of low key drawing you towards the cave portal. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, it's those subtle directional animation,
Yeah.
environmental things that really can just like add to the experience. So I love that.
And the animation on the grass and the flowers and the trees, movement really does bring a digital space to life. I love the fact I feel like I'm in nature even though I'm in my house. I am into this.
Yeah, I was wanting to know like what people's thoughts were on like the movements and sort of gameplay feel of the space versus like some of the other ones we've all been in. Sinks one existence, Scott?
Well, I think I want the word that comes to my mind is childish, I guess, or more on the feminine side as well in some cases. I think most of the poses and the dances to me seem to be not saying that's good or bad. That's just the way it comes across to me.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, it does maybe because of like the fashion feels I haven't really looked into the like if you're going to go binary, the more male presenting outfits to see the sort of like number difference in those versus the more like femme leaning outfits and items, but I guess it does when I look at the pool of my friends that are on it, I would say I have a lot more female friends on it than I do male friends, if they even identify that way.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean, for
Yeah.
me, it feels like what Jim said, which is like there's a lot of poses that are from K-pop dances, so it feels very and they're an Asian company, so it makes sense why they're inspired by like pop culture and how people are interacting on social. I think it's a really smart kind of like angle on doing a metaverse versus some of the others.
Yeah, and One Existence, you're not alone in thinking that it looks and feels a little too cartoony. I know some, more, I don't want to say older, but more mature users who have a similar opinion about it. Me personally, I think I identify and connect with it because I could see my son and my daughter, especially moving forward in the future, really, really enjoying this. And I'm a very playful and childlike myself, so I personally enjoy it quite a bit. And it doesn't matter that it looks childish to me. It's a draw for me. That whole escapism, kind of like
What?
falling into, something fun and sweet for innocent for a little while. Yeah.
Well, I agree with the escapism thing. That's one of the things I like about it as well.
Yeah. If I want to be serious and real, I go to Spatial. Love you, Spatial. Okay. All right. What do you say? Is AJ with us?
I don't think he's going to be able to get in. I don't know if it's like a mobile thing. It's just like not loading very well. So we can definitely move on. I do want to just like shout out Jim Cedric and the horse and so
I don't know about this horse. I'm a little. It's very stiff.
it is very stiff. I love like that the little hook in the front moves, but then like, oh, the neck moves. I see.
Yeah, I think it's just the movements when he does like a pose, or he's got a dog, he's got a horse. He's bringing the farm to the show. He's bringing the farm. Okay, let's go to Blackpink House.
Let's do it.
I am rocking it.
Do you need me to share this again in the tweet?
Yes, please.
On it. So I will get that in the replies in the billboard for y'all so you can jump in and join us there. So I chose this place to share because it was the very first world I ever jumped into. I forget when, but it was definitely last year. Blackpink debuted a music video. I think it was probably around the time. Did their album come out last year? Gosh, I don't even know what time it is anymore. But yeah, they released a music video and they were dropping it there, and so I jumped in there, and it was the first time I saw, like, besides in like your feed and the videos where you can make with your friends, like it was the first time I saw other people like in a space, and it was so cool because they were all like doing dances and taking selfies with Blackpink in the back, and I was like, wow, this space, like, it kind of changed the vibe for me because it was just like this avatar thing at first, and then this showed me like there's other opportunities. So I just shared it in the replies. Let me get it up in the billboard. Did their album come out last year?
And I'm inviting everybody to the instance that I'm in. I don't know if that'll work, but
yes, I got yours.
Awesome.
Good. I like that much better.
Yeah, I thought, why not, right?
Okay, it's on up there. Exactly where I like jumped in, and then over here on the screen was the video, and I just, there was a little group of people over here by the video, and they were all dancing and taking selfies and stuff, and I was like, oh, this one's so cute.
I'm gonna try to get it next year.
Biggest K-pop fan, but I do like K-pop. I love the videos, I love the styling, I love the production that goes into a lot of it, like the shows, the work, things like that. So I'm a big fan of K-pop, but I don't necessarily like to know all the secrets or all the songs.
Oh man.
One Existence, you talked about how you
Yeah. Sorry, I had to get back to my screen. Well, personal level, when we pull up, it's a shutdown. is in numerous different metaverse platforms. I guess it's becoming especially for me. While I don't have a parcel in Decentraland, I do have Worlds, and Old Guy has let me a parcel in World. But I have a Hyper-5. I have with Spatial and On Cyber, those are free. I have my free selection. I did purchase a plot somewhere in Europe from the man who saved the Metaverse, or who sold the world. I have a few deeds in Upstreet as well, right by our friend Al Jab there. I have property in the Cryptoverse VIP, which has yet to come about. I've done a couple playtests there, I own like 8 plots there. So yeah, it was kind of having my own place
Yeah, I could totally see how, it could become an obsession like that because, you're getting access to something that, your access to has been so it's actually a really interesting insight that I don't think a lot of people might consider about people's space and why they would want to own land. So for the space, if we just want to we all did basically exactly what I've done. I don't know if we want to run around a little bit and take a look at. There's some butterflies over here, CC. If you didn't see them.
I'm all about butterflies. Sorry, I was dancing and I was set up my quick. So there's a spot where you can have hotkeys for dance moves and poses. So I just set that up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I was trying them out.
I hadn't done that yet, but I knew that you could. So that's cool that you got to do that.
Yeah. In the bottom right, there's these little 3 dots, and it's really easy to set up, and I was all about it.
So yeah, I just wanted to walk into there because there were some pretty yellow butterflies that pop up. And then what's funny is as many times as I've been here, I've never actually been inside this house. But look at this cool little dance room.
Dancing, and I was set up my quick.
Oh, this is so
So
cute.
there's a spot where you can have hotkeys for.
Oh my gosh, I would spend so much time in here.
Yeah, I was trying them out.
I hadn't done that yet, but I knew that
We
you
are
could.
so cute.
So that's cool that you got to do that.
Yeah. In the bottom right. Yeah, we're practicing our dance routine. We're getting all in sync here. Love, love, love.
So yeah,
we're going to be going on the road soon.
Oh, we're
doing a tour.
We just added a 4th member too.
Oh yeah. Comes in late, but is actually the real talent of the group. Look at those moves. Honestly, the Thursdays are my favorite day.
Anytime
Are we talking about Guns N' Roses?
What?
Huh?
You said always comes in late, but is the true talent of. That would be a Guns N' Roses story with
Guns N' Roses.
Axl was
Axl Rose
notorious for being late.
Soon.
Look at those moves, Jim. You gotta stop, bro.
Yeah. Comes in late, but is actually the real talent.
We're trying to have a show here, man. Oh my gosh. If you guys aren't watching on stream, you should be.
Thursdays are my favorite. You gotta see these moves.
Jim is killing it. I love it. Sorry.
I know, I can't look at it.
If the moves aren't like Mick Jagger, he ain't got it.
Oh, snap. I like it. Oh,
Um,
Alan, you're the
I
best.
want to say hi to Meg. I see you up here. Yeah, I was gonna try and introduce you, but then I was laughing too much.
Look at those moves, Jim. You gotta
I'm so
stop,
happy
bro.
for your happy, y'all. How you doing, family?
We're trying to have a show here,
CK,
Jim.
hi, C, and Existence. How we doing, love?
Oh
I
my
see you
gosh.
down
If you
there,
guys aren't
family.
watching on stream, you should be.
We are doing great. We're being
You
silly
gotta
in
see
this
these moves.
Blackpink dance room.
I see it. I am
Jim is
live in
wiggling.
the True
I don't
Band
even
Room.
I don't even know what that move Jim is doing.
That looks so fun.
I know,
I
I
have
can't look at it.
truly enjoyed your happy through the space. Just wondering, how much does a plot of land
Oh,
cost on this
snap.
in this
I
space?
like it. Oh, Alan, you're the best.
I can tell you the floor is currently 0.31, which is down from point 0.4. I purchased mine. I didn't get it on the sale, but shortly after was 0.07. So,
So it's
and
gone
I
up
saw that this
quite a bit.
morning.
Yeah.
Good to know. Also, shout out Levitated.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wonderful human in the space as well. Well, I'm loving watching your happy here. It looks like something I want to get. And I agree with you, DJ Tracks would crush with the wings here.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I that's what I love about exploring all these spaces is like, there's so many like worlds to be creative in, and I just love that we get an opportunity to spend time with you all sharing these spaces and like getting to learn ourselves how we can create and build in them. And this is one platform for a very long time I've been wanting to create in, so hopefully I get some time to do that very soon.
I have played. It's been quite a while, but I did download their builder, and of course, having the limited experience I had at the time, um, I think it would be much easier for me now because it's reminiscent of Blender and components, Unity components, and Decentraland Web Builder components. I wish I had planned. I wish I had made it with you guys last week because On Cyber kills it with their builder. I think.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely do another on cyber episode where we bring back Sneak Doctor who's down there and some others because we do want to get more into the building side of it. That was just kind of our first like intro. We had never done an on cyberspace little onboarding vibe. So we will be planning that in the upcoming future. We just haven't like connected and planned a date yet because we have some programming already like planned out for the next few weeks. So we'll be in touch about that, and hopefully you can join that space. I do want to maybe have us jump into one last space, right, CC? You wanted to get some nice theme vibes going before we close out here.
Yes, if we have some time, just a quickie, because in honor of Halloween, and this is a creator space, so I really wanted to highlight, independent creators. The theme for October, of course, is Halloween, and a lot of our friends here are Decentralites, and they enjoy parkour. So I wanted to put all of those into a pot, stir it up, and make, dip an apple into it to poison you with. So where is it? Oh, so this is the parkour pick is Ichigo Monaka's Halloween Athletic, and I had Google translate that for me, so I probably said it terribly. And that is where we're going next. So I can hop in there and then invite you all if you guys want.
Yeah, and then I'll share a link once you invite me.
Okay, cool.
Parkour. Parkour is a nightmare, and believe it or not, on the parcel of land that
So I wanted to put all of those into
old
a
guy
pot,
is
stir it
loaning
up,
me,
and make,
that's
dip an
exactly
apple
what I
into
went and
it to
put.
poison you with.
And
Um,
to quote
so where is
Fancy,
it? Oh, so this
I'm
is
pure
the
evil.
parkour pick is Ichigo
Hmm.
So
Monaka's
check it
So
out.
what you're saying is I'm not going to be able to complete the challenge because
You can
I'm
certainly give it a try.
terrible. What does AJ say? Not parkour, but mediocre. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
less than mediocre. That's
I love that.
exactly.
Oh, but on that. I titled the parcel "Par for the Course."
Ooh, clever. All right, I'm gonna invite my super cool friends in here. I'm inviting you as participant. Apparently I can invite you as an observer. You know what, Sinks? We're not pals.
Hey, see?
Yeah.
Can we ask Levitated to come say hi? He's a wonderful collector and builder, does some super cool stuff. I'd love for y'all to meet. If you're not too busy, just throwing it out there.
Cool. Yeah, let's finish up this parkour situation. Is anybody pals with Sinks so they can invite them?
Thanks is here.
Oh, he's in?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. Is everybody in who wants to be in?
I will go ahead and get a link sent out.
Cool. Yeah, because the invite, you can have an invitation link, which I thought was really And I haven't been to the top. I wanted to save it, and also I'm terrible at parkour, and I only had a couple minutes. So we'll be discovering this together, you guys. And I figure we're helping this creator out by showing up and playing the game.
I have a question.
Okay.
Have you figured out how to access your wardrobe that I have on my mobile app? Have you know how to access it on the desktop?
I haven't looked, actually. I have not attempted.
Yeah, I don't think you can do the full clothing. You can just if you press B, it'll take you to the shop and what you can access in the desktop client. And so there's, it'll default to recommended, but there's vehicles, there's items, there's gestures, there's poses, and that's all you can.
Have you set up your looks? On the mobile app, you can save, kind of like in the UCL backpack app, you can save some specific looks that you have. I did find that. It looks like I can switch to that. Yeah, that's the furthest I can go.
Okay, yeah, I haven't done that yet. I made different avatars, so I have those saved, but I hadn't saved my outfits yet. I need to do that.
So this is deceptively tricky. I'm on the pumpkins. I'm off the pumpkins. Okay.
Hey, see? As you parkour, why don't we say, hey, Leva, let's go.
Leva, are you into Zepeto? Is that your vibes?
I was just looking it up. I just haven't installed it yet.
Are you checking it out? Are you in the True Band Room checking out the live stream so you can get a full-on experience of what I am struggling with right now?
No, I didn't. You guys are live streaming it?
Yeah, of course. Hello.
Hey,
Metaverse
family and friends. Welcome in, family, to the party. How you doing? How are your 3D assets coming along? I saw some samples of some dope skateboards, and I think welcome to the fam. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you too, man. I see.
Dang it!
I remember you from way back in the day. I don't know. We've heard it from each other. So good to see you as well.
Yeah, I've seen your PFP around, bro. Nice to chat.
Hey, man, how are you doing? And yeah, I've been kind of tinkering around, man. Trying to mess around with 3D a little bit. Just for mock-ups, so in real life products and stuff. So that's what you've been seeing over here. I mean, possible metaverse usage, like definitely.
Yeah, man, we'll have to have you come by one of the spaces, not no show, but we definitely have AR asset software, and we can talk about that elsewhere. But yeah, it's just great to see a positive person pushing forward. And these are some of my favorite people. Also, you got Simple down there, Mew Mew Mew.
Oh, dang pumpkin.
Yeah, so it's always good to put together builders and people pushing the world forward. So good that you all connect. CK is one of my favorite humans. She's walked me through more IRL than most MC. So I'm just glad Scott's down there. Just legendary builder, super fan over here. So this is family. This is the people pushing forward and not worrying about anything but forward.
CK, don't move. I'm going to take a selfie.
I got mad respect for all of you guys over here, honestly. And it's good to reconnect, man. I haven't been jumping up on spaces much because I'm just trying to figure out like my next step in the direction, right? In the plan, but yeah, I'm here. Nice to meet you guys.
Just hang out. Oh, cute! Don't move. Everybody's
what's fun? I actually still hold a piece you gave me a while ago. One of my new Metaverse penthouses right now on Space.
Let's go. Yo, where can I see this stream and see what you guys are doing?
You can jump into Decentraland. We're streaming it to our Twitch, our Kick. The links are in the comment bubble below. Yeah, and then when we're done, you can always go back and check us out.
Definitely. I've been hanging out in here with you guys the last couple of spaces. You guys are hosting a really cool little thing here. So thanks for the time.
We have a good time for sure.
Well, when I finish this new space with the image you gave me back in the day, then we'll have you over for a little cup of tea.
Hey, let's go. Which one was that, man? I can't remember. That was back when we were hosting our space. That was almost like 8 months ago now.
So I got the double gun.
Oh yeah,
the double guns in a leap space.
Yeah.
From you.
Oh shit, that was in leap space too. Yeah. Oh, the good days, man. You got the designer closet. That's what's up. You guys, honestly.
These moons are really tiny, and they should be banned. You are banned.
Yeah, after I fell off the first time, I just went all the way up, and I was like, yeah.
I got to the last moon and biffed it. Okay, I don't think I'm going to finish this parkour in the time we have left on this show. I'm just going to be real.
Yeah, and I think we should probably start to wrap it up too. We're about 20 minutes over our normal timing. But we were having so much fun, as part
I know. Okay, take us home, CK.
Well, if nobody else has anything else they want to show or any sort of information on worlds that they have and their experiences, please share that now. Otherwise, I think we're going to kick it over to Scott if you're here for some quick takes.
Yo. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, very quickly. I got into just like a week ago because we decided to do a very little project ourselves in Fepero. We published a bunch of beanies, so that's our first what I don't see here with one of our IPs, the 100 avatars, those is your avatars, so those are like the ones that we use for a lot of testing, a lot of new things, and getting into a new space for the first time. And it's been so cool, and now I'm even more engaged with the platform. I like it a lot, so we might as well develop more stuff in here. It's looking pretty cool. Like this app is very powerful. You can see a lot of potential in here.
I am so excited to hear that because I think a lot of us have been Geppetto fans and players for a bit now. So to hear that y'all and the team are going to be doing more in the space, I'm in. I'm gonna go find those beanies now.
Thanks for being here today, Sinks. It's been so fun adventuring with you. I heard a rumor that we could probably have you as a guest on every single show that we do, and you would have something to share and to enlighten and uplift the conversation. So yeah, not that we're fans or anything.
Well, if nobody else has anything else to say, yeah, I'm definitely going to kick it over your way, Scott. Ready? Sure, you're there.
Can I just say it's great to catch you all. Can't wait for a tip of great adventure today. Good to catch you.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. Scott, if you can hear us, can you throw us an emoji?
And TMW, STW, reach out to one of the two hosts if you would like for us all to come explore okay, so it's subtitled The Sufferverse, just FYI.
Well, the Sufferverse, I might be sick that day.
If you had fun learning how to steer in Zepeto, wait till you try to steer in that place. But I can't reach my house there.
Thanks, One Assistant.
Yeah, we'll check that out. Definitely connect us so we can chat. Scott just requested, so let's get him back up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I've been on the struggle bus
Beautiful voice.
this whole episode. Happy to be here though. So I'll just kick it right into this week's quick tip with AJ. I wanted to talk about actually AI assisted performance capture. So AI, artificial intelligence, performance capture, gathering movement of an actor or dancer or performer's body and also their facial movements. And I just want to give a shout out to Regina Salty. Kind of got me on this road. I've actually done some other work with Sandstorm competitors where they've used things like Mixamo and Rococo programs to get motion files into blenders so that they can eventually get into Decentraland as an emote. But with all these additional platforms and places where we can express ourselves virtually, I think it's important that we start to familiarize ourselves with the tools. Not just like Blender, which is what I use, and I create all of my keyframes by hand. But there are other people that use a program like Mixamo, which has like some standard motion files that they can blend together and create very complex scenes, complex actions. But taking it an additional step, if you want to have a truly original performance and you're not an animator, you can use things like motion capture suit. So the first link that I've got, this thread is it's Andy Serkis, acting out the character Gollum that a lot of people are familiar with. A very well-known performance, but he had his entire body wired up with this performance capture suit. But now, just a single camera on your iPhone and some cloud computing with AI, you can do your own motion capture. So Salty sent me this video. She's doing these very extreme movements. So there's a video, and then this avatar that's doing the exact same thing, and was all created with their iPhone, which I think is just amazing. So the next post in the thread is it's Move AI. So there's a video there, and you see a gentleman with a camera, and he's just kind of taking pictures, and it's superimposed, so you've got the avatar motion file underneath it. Salty JPEGs, which is just a standard 3D file format that you can bring into Blender. And we've discussed making an emote out of it, or making an emote out of something else. So yeah, I just want to talk about ways to express yourself digitally, to capture like an entire performance. So I've got a link, referral link, full disclosure. If you use that referral link to go to Move AI, then it gets my name on the list of early access. So hoping that I can get in soon and check it out. There's another program up there called Loco, and I mentioned that earlier. So that's just another package for motion capture. And then in terms of like facial motion capture, there's something called Face Mojo. That doesn't have credits for Blender. It's for another 3D package called Maya, which is a little spendier since it's not free. But that's what a lot of professional studios use. But the entry level package for Face Mojo is $50. So there's loads of other packages out there. I'm not going to go through all of them. But yeah, just know that if you're somebody who has a creative idea, the tools are rapidly approaching the point where if you can use Photoshop, if you can use Adobe Premiere or something like that, then you can use these packages and you can create a performance captured expression of something that that you have been dreaming of. A little spendier since it's not free, but that's what a lot of professional
I
studios use.
am,
But the
I
entry
mean,
level package for
when
Face
Salty
Mojo
showed this,
is
I was like,
$50. So
this changes a lot.
there's
This
loads of
is,
other packages out
wow.
there. I'm not going to go
There's,
through
I
all
just
of
can't wait to
them.
jump in. So definitely
But
jump
yeah,
in with Scott's
just
link,
know
get him
that if
access.
you're
I
somebody who
probably
has a
will be
creative
requesting that
idea,
same access, and maybe
the
sharing a link
tools
later
are
on.
rapidly
But yeah,
approaching
this is,
the
I don't know.
point
It
where
just makes
if
it seem
you
so
can
much more
use
approachable for people, especially for
Photoshop,
some of
if you
us
can
that do
use
have
Adobe
capabilities
Premiere
to
or
a
something
certain
like
extent,
that,
even if they're,
then you can use these
very
packages and
light capabilities like myself.
you can create
So thank
a
you, Scott. Always appreciate
performance
your tips.
captured Absolutely, my pleasure. Expression of something that you
Well,
have
before I officially
been
wrap it
dreaming
up,
of.
any last words, co-host, One Existence, any other speakers?
Thank you, everyone, for spending time with us here today. You could be anywhere and you decided to hang out with us and join our shenanigans. So I am grateful for all of you. Please follow everybody in this room if you're not already, because a rising tide does raise all boats. And I want to see us all at the top. So thank you so much for your time today, and I'll hand the mic back.
Did anybody figure out how to turn down the volume on the Zepeto itself?
Yeah, if you go to settings, I just turned off the background music.
You have to go to the leave door, and then on the bottom
Absolutely,
there's
my
settings
pleasure.
under the controls.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then
So
it's
cool, cool.
called background music BPM.
And then, oh, Sinks left because I found a world that I was
Thank you,
wondering if it
everyone,
was
for spending
actually
time with us
belonged
here
to Bipes,
today. You could be
the
anywhere
Bipes.
and you decided
It's
to hang out with us and join
what
our
is it?
shenanigans. So I am grateful for all of
Well, it
you.
doesn't tell me the name of the
Please
world
follow
now,
everybody in this
but
room if
it
you're
looks
not
like their
already, because a
street that
rising
they
tide
have
does raise all
in
boats. And I
on
want to see
Cyber,
us
kind
all
of
at the top.
almost.
So thank you so much
Interesting. Yeah,
for
I'm
your
not
time
sure if they
today,
built
and
down a
I'll hand the mic
space,
back.
but definitely, jump in the
Did
Polygon Mind
anybody
or
figure
the
out how to
Vibe
turn
Discord
down
and
the
ask
volume
away. I'm
on
sure they would
the Zepeto
share if it's public
itself?
Yeah,
knowledge.
if you go to settings, I just turned off the background music.
Well, if no one else has anything else to say, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool.
Well,
Cool.
thank you all for joining us to explore further into
And then,
Zepeto for
oh,
episode
Sinks
3.
left
We definitely love seeing the
because I
platform
found a
evolve and look
world
forward to
that
running
I
around
was
in
wondering
videos
if
and in
it
world
was
with you
actually
all.
belonged to
Don't
Bipes,
forget to add us
the
all.
Bipes.
I think
It's
most of us are typical names: CK Bubbles, Hi CC, and all the other speakers as
Well, it
well in
doesn't tell me the name
Zepeto.
of the world
And
now, but it looks like
if
their
you're
street
looking
that
to
they
become a
have
sponsor of our
in
curiosities in the metaverse, please do
on
reach
Cyber,
out.
kind
But
of almost.
until next week, we'll see you in world. Love y'all.
Bye.
Jump in the Polygon Mind or the Vibe Discord and ask away. I'm sure they would share if it's public knowledge.
Yeah, if you go to settings.
Well, if no one else has anything else to say, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Well, thank you all for joining us to explore further into Zepeto for episode 3. We definitely love seeing the platform evolve and look forward to running around in videos and in world with you all. Don't forget to add us all. I think most of us are typical names: CK Bubbles, Hi CC, and all the other speakers as well in Zepeto. And if you're looking to become a sponsor of our curiosities in the metaverse, please do reach out. But until next week,